Well, thank you for joining us here on Wilderness Weather. I'm meteorologist Thomas Gathright here on the afternoon of July 28th, 2026. Got an interesting forecast here ahead of us today with some severe thunderstorms possible as we head on into the afternoon and evening hours. And we'll take a look at all the ingredients here and see what we got ahead of us. So it's certainly looking like storms will form today. We have a strong cold front pushing into a very humid air mass here, and that's certainly going to allow for some storms to trigger as we head through the remainder of the day, mainly looking like between 2 and 8 p.m. is the main time frame for these storms. But the question then becomes how strong are these storms going to get today? Because we had some lingering showers and cloud cover as we went throughout the morning hours today, along with a warm front that pushed through the area. And that held temperatures down a little longer than initially forecasted. But you're starting to see some areas of breaks in those clouds here in central Virginia and especially into northern Virginia as well. Areas that have been without cloud cover for a little longer, but that we're still not sure if that how if we had enough. If we had enough breaks in the clouds to really get warmed up, it's 85 at the Charlottesville airport, but just could be a limiting factor in the instability today for in terms of how strong these storms get. But there's the wind is certainly in place. The shear, which is the turning of the winds with height, and now that is certainly in place today. And that's really going to allow these storms to, if they get going, they'll be able to maintain themselves for a longer distance. So, in summary, we've got storms are definitely going to form. The limiting factor could be how long you held on to cloud cover today, but if those storms do get going, they could really get going strong. And I'm thinking for Charlottesville in particular, I think probably between 4 and 6 p.m. is the main time frame for these storms. But I do want to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook here. Got a slight risk, 2 out of 5, extending all the way from South Carolina up to Pennsylvania and New Jersey there. And Southwest Virginia is actually looking like the main concern for tornado potential today, but it is looking like a good portion of the state will have, really the whole state the whole state does have the potential for some damaging straight line winds today along with these storms. So we'll be keeping you posted. It's certainly one of those days where we'll be keeping you posted throughout the day. Just different areas could have very different looking storms, and in terms of how strong they are, or even the damage they produce, and the risk factor they produce. So we'll be keeping you posted there. Now, after today, after this cold front pushes through, it's going to be a pretty nice stretch of days. We're going to have some high pressure working into the west, working in from the west, and it's going to be looking like Wednesday through Friday looks to have temperatures in the mid to upper 80s with lower humidity, a little warmer than what we had last week behind that cold front, but certainly some pleasant days ahead. And now, as we head on into Saturday, though, a trough will start to work in from the west, and that will allow temperatures to start to warm up again and get a little bit more humid, and that will bring back a storm chance as we head on. Certainly Sunday on into Monday and Tuesday. So we'll be keeping you posted throughout the remainder of the day today. Thanks, and have a great and safe evening.